everybody. So today I just quickly wanted to talk about an amazing product called Probio5. You've probably heard me talk a lot about it. It's a probiotic supplement, and it's honestly changed my life since I started taking it in January. I take 4 capsules every night at bedtime because I have a lot going on in regards to yeast and just sugar cravings, brain fog, etc. And if you drink wine every night, like I do mostly, you want to repopulate your gut with some healthy bacteria, which is in Probio5. So quickly, I'm going to go over a few of the strains of the bacteria. And as you can see the label there, it's 5 different strains of bacteria. And the quality of these strains is really important. And if you got all of these strains separately, it would cost you about $100. So ours is a lot cheaper than that. You do not have to keep it refrigerated. So if you're looking for probiotic supplement to help with allergies or boosting your immunity or food sensitivities, this is something you definitely need to try. So I'm going to try and pronounce these strains, and I'm not going to do a good job at it. So let's get started. S. boulardii is the first one I'm going to go over. It is actually a yeast that acts like a probiotic in our body. So on the label it says, I don't know if you can see it, there we go, contains yeast, and this is the yeast that is acting like a probiotic in our body. So it helps to regulate the intestines and protect them from pathogens and other things that are damaging our intestinal lining. So a different part of our immune system are helped by this, and it helps keep the intestinal barrier functioning and up and running. So if you've ever done any research on leaky gut, which I've learned a lot about over the last 6 months, which leads to a lot of autoimmune diseases, it can be because of a leaky gut issue and our bacteria and proteins from our gut leaking into the rest of our body. So what you want to do is rebuild the walls of your intestines with this healthy bacteria. So S. boulardii can help treat ailments such as lactose intolerance. It might have a future treatment of acne, yeast infections, high cholesterol, fever, blisters, canker sores, and then people who have IBS or Crohn's disease. Definitely something you should try out to help regulate those diseases as well. The next strain is L. plantarium. It's in the lactobacillus family, and it's been shown to have the ability to provide digestive and protective support with strong adhesion and growth within the gut. So it's one of the most beneficial bacteria in your body and can live in your stomach for a long time. It continuously fights disease and prevents entry of bad microorganisms and prevents those organisms from growing. So what it does is it rebuilds the bacteria and prevents bad bacteria from attacking the lining of your intestines. So really important there. The next one is B. longum, and this one is an important microbe in the human body. It's in the intestine, and it aids in keeping the digestive and immune system healthy, and it converts sugars into lactic acid via fermentation inside our body. So this one is really cool, and it helps to lower the pH in our lower intestine. If you have ever heard about pH balance in our bodies and how important it is, this is something that can really help. So this bacteria also plays an important role in early stages of human life between breastfeeding and babies, and it's passed from the breastfed mother to the babies, and it helps boost the baby's immune system. So diarrhea and allergies are less predominant in breastfed babies with that particular healthy bacteria. So it balances the microbes again. It could prevent colon cancer, just by keeping your lower intestines healthy, and it helps with inflammation and female areas, and it helps lower the chances of vaginitis occurring. The next one is L. acidophilus. I don't know if I said that right. So it's the most commonly used good bacteria and a probiotic. So many healthy bacteria live in the intestines where they protect against bad bacteria. And the way they do this is it breaks down food in the intestine, and then several substances are formed, such as lactic acid and hydrogen peroxide. And they create an unfriendly environment for the bad bacteria. So the bad bacteria doesn't want to live in that environment anymore. So when you take antibiotics, it's really important that you also supplement with probiotics as well, because those antibiotics are killing bacteria and making the environment friendly for the unfriendly organisms, and you want to make sure that those bad bacteria don't want to live in your intestines by adding that bacteria, that probiotic. And then Bacillus coagulans is also a good bacteria. It produces L-lactic acid to make conditions unsuitable for pathogenic bacteria again. And then some other ingredients that you'll notice are vitamin C, which everybody knows about that, and then grape seed extract, which I think is really cool, and there is some research on grape seed extract and cancer prevention. So definitely something worth looking into and researching further. If you want to take these ingredients to your doctor, they will look at it and 100% approve, most likely. So like I said, you don't have to refrigerate it. It's easy to travel with and good for the whole family. Highly recommend it. And if you have small children and they need some probiotic supplements to help with immunity or allergies or anything like that, take this to their pediatrician, have them look over the ingredients and approve, and you can break open the capsule and mix it in with their yogurt daily. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye.